Hello everyone, I am Sharon, and for today's video I'll be showing you how to crochet this granny square mesh stitch, and we'll be working in rounds. I hope you watch and stay until the end of this video. Sa project na ito, gagamit tayo ng polyester yarn na nabili ko sa Baguio Hanger Market. And I'll also be using 2mm crochet hook. This is a Tulip brand, Red Etimo. Of course, you will need some scissors. Kasama rin siya dun sa Tulip Etimo gray set na nabili ko before. So these materials, I will add the link in the description box for those of you who would like to know where you can buy these stuffs. And then we're going to chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So after chaining 12, dito sa pinaka first stitch na ginawa natin, dyan tayo mag slip stitch. Ayan. So nakabuo na tayo ng ring. So yun ang start ng ating round. Now, ang susunod na gagawin natin is mag-chain 3 tayo. Itong chain 3 na to will count as 1 double crochet. So for beginners, ganun ang nangyayari lagi. Every time we start a round, hindi tayo mag-start kagad sa double crochets. So, chain 3 ang equivalent na stitch ng double crochet. So, next is mag-chain 2 tayo for the chain space. And then, after that, mag-skip tayo ng 2 chains. 1, 2. Dito sa third one, dito tayo gagawa ng first corner natin ng mesh granny. So, we're gonna make a double crochet. So, makikita nyo, pantay yung stitch. Chain 3, 1 double crochet. And then the next step is we're gonna chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna work 1 double crochet into that same stitch kung saan tayo nag double crochet. This will make the corner of our mesh granny. Next is we're gonna chain 2 again. This will be the sides of our mesh granny square, and we are also going to skip 2 stitches. So make sure na 2 stitches lang or chain 2 ang may skip nyo. So right after we did this cluster, 1 double crochet, 6 chains and 1 double crochet in the same stitch, we're gonna skip 2, 1, 2, and into that third stitch. Diyan tayo mag-work ng double crochet. So, i-alternate lang natin yan. So, in this part, gagawa ulit tayo ng corner ng mesh granny. So, we're gonna chain 5. 3, 4, 5. Just like what we did here. And then after that, into that same stitch, dun ulit tayo maggawa ng 1 double crochet. So bali may dalawang sulok na yung granny natin. Isa ito, tsaka doon. And then we're gonna chain 2. Tapos skip 2 chains. So 1, 2, and the third one, this is where we're gonna work our double crochet. Yan. So, after nyan, gagawa ulit tayo ng sulok or corner ng ating mesh granny. So, we're gonna chain 5. And then, into that same stitch, we're going to work one more double crochet. So, malapit na tayong matapos sa paggawa ng mesh granny. So, we're gonna chain 2. There. There. So, makikita nyo halos patapos na yung mesh granny natin. Hindi pa rin siya mukhang square, diba? Kasi kulang pa siya sa isang corner. So, mag-chain 5 ulit tayo for the last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, dito sa chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So, dapat hindi siya malalagay doon sa chain 2 space kasi hindi na siya magiging square. Tatabingin na siya. So, dito tayo mag-slip stitch. Yan. So, ganyan ang itsura niya after. Makikita mo, square siya, diba? So, dapat ma-maintain natin yung square shape niya until ma-reach natin yung size para maging pwede siyang table runner, pwede rin siya maging beach cover. Kaya ang matatapos mong project is square. So I'll show you what to do into the next round. So the next round will be a repeating round. So once you get round 2, you'll be able to grow this mesh granny square quickly. So same as what we did before, we're gonna chain 3. So chain 3 will count as 1 double crochet. And of course we're going to do chain 2 space. So we will add more chains, 2 chains to be exact. And then we're gonna work 1 double crochet. So we're skipping chain 2 here. There. So after this, we're going to chain 2. And then, if you have noticed, we have the chain 5s in these corners. So this is where we're gonna work our increase to make this mesh granny square bigger as we move on to the next round. So this is the thing that you need to remember in order to keep a square shape for the mesh granny square. So we're gonna work a double crochet, skipping chain 2 of the chain 5 space. Ito yung tinatawag natin na corner space kasi kung makikita mo, apat siya, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after that, we are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 double crochet into that very same stitch. So this will make up the corner for our granny square mesh. We will always do that into every corner. In here, here, and here. We should always have four clusters of this stitch. And then in between, we're gonna chain 2. Skip 2 stitches or chain 2, and then 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. So napakadali lang, diba? We're gonna chain 2 again, and then we're going to work a double crochet on top of the next double crochet. So whenever you see chain 2 space, you will also need to chain 2 para pantay sila. Tapos we're gonna chain 2. And we're gonna skip 2 stitches. So again, this is the corner, the second corner space of the mesh granny. So dito tayo ulit gagawa ng 1 double crochet, chain 5, and then 1 double crochet into that same stitch. And then we're gonna chain 2, skip 2 chains, and we're gonna work a double crochet. So chain 2, skip 2 chains and 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet. So again, we're at the corner space, which is the chain 5. So we're skipping 2 stitches or 2 chains here into that third stitch. We're gonna work our corner space. So see, I forgot to chain 2. So make sure to add 2 chains in between and then work 1 double crochet, chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 double crochet into that same stitch, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet on top of the next double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet, and then we're going to chain 2, skip 2 chain, 1 double crochet into the third, chain 5, and then 1 double crochet into the last double crochet here. So to always end this round, we're going to slip stitch, and before we do that, just make sure that you have chain 2 space in between. So we're going to slip stitch on top of the third beginning chain. So 1, 2, 3. So make sure that you have the chain 2 space in between the double crochets. And this is what it looks like after. So as you can see, this is round 2, and I plan to make a cardigan using this mesh stitch. So I'm gonna have to work many rounds in order to create a very big mesh granny square. So I'll just repeat round 2. Make sure that each corner you're gonna work 1 double crochet, chain 5, and 1 double crochet into the same stitch. It's easy to spot because we only have 4 corners here, and so we're gonna do that, and then you will notice that it will grow bigger as you move on to the next round. So I'll show you what it's gonna look like once I finished a very big mesh granny square. And this is what it looks like once you have finished round 19. I have to make a few more rounds in order to make a very big project. I am going to make this one into a cardigan, and I haven't blocked it yet, that's why it looks like this. But when you take a look at the corners, you will see there how the chain 5s or the corner spades are lining up. So that's the secret why the square mesh is getting bigger as you move on to the next round. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get updated about this cardigan that I will be showing you how to make in the future. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, everyone.